Week 3 waiver wired players under 70% rostered, and we're starting with Derek Carr from the New Orleans Saints. And I mean, take a look at Derek Carr. He ended up having a pretty nice game. Still low volume passing, but the team around him is just got a lot of weapons that I think are producing a little bit better than we expected. From the rushing aspect, he's got help from Kamara and even Jamal Williams chipping in, and a little bit of Shaheed there. But if you look at the receiving wise, I mean, big yardage from multiple guys in this offense. So he's got weapons. This offense has put up 43 plus points in the past two outings. So the last time they did that, they actually went on and won the Super Bowl. So look out for Derek Carr in the Saints. And if anything, keep them from your league mates. Don't let them get to him first. And next, I have another one here in Braylon Allen, who, this is a guy who maybe he's a backup, but still I see a good role for him potentially if there's any opportunity behind a Brees Hall. He might just get opportunity just out of nowhere here and there. But you see in this last game, 7 attempts rushing, 4 targets, caught 2 of those. Had a touchdown on the ground, touchdown in the air. So decent day from Braylon Allen in his second game. And it looks like he's the clear RB2 in this offense. So definitely make sure to get Braylon Allen if he's sitting out there on your waiver wires. And then we're looking at the Chiefs situation with Isaiah Pacheco going down, unfortunately, with the broken fibula. So it looks like a 6 to 8 week range recovery for him. And even then, maybe he needs some time to just really get back into NFL condition and shape. So there's some options here. I have 2 to 4 listed because right now it's Carson Steele and Samaje Perine who are healthy and there and available. Carson Steele has been with the team all offseason. He's a rookie, but he's definitely familiar, and I think he's getting the first crack at that, starter role. But Samaje Perine, who got signed with the Chiefs, last month, I think he'll have that same pass catching role he's had on many other teams. So definitely a good stash there. And then we're hearing they're talking to Kareem Hunt, bringing him in for a visit. And they also have Clyde Edwards-Helaire coming back from IR, but the nature of Clyde's injury, I'm not sure if he is coming back. It seemed to be more personal, so we'll see. So right now, I would watch for the injury news the rest of today. Let's see if Kareem Hunt does get signed there. That would kind of shake things up. So I'm not trying to spend a ton of FAP on these guys, but it's the Chiefs backfield. We've got an injured running back there. Grab some of these guys, and we'll find out who's actually the main guy after this week. And then here we've got the New England running back situation. Actually seems to be good. New England's having a good year, and Antonio Gibson can benefit. So he had a decent game in this past week. Reminder Stevenson's still the guy, but if anything were to happen there, this guy's been very capable. We think he can definitely put up some numbers in this offense, especially if maybe they do get Drake May in there. It's just a lot of upside for this team still. And then for the Rams, this is another scenario where we're replacing the entire starting unit here with Puka Nacua out and Cooper Kupp now out with the ankle injury. So it's looking like Demarcus Robinson, who was on the waiver wire show last week, he's now the number 1 wide receiver for this team, followed by, I believe, Ty Johnson, and we're going to have Jordan Whittington from Texas getting an opportunity as well. So he was a guy who was kind of a off-season sleeper, and to be honest, there were some times where he was kind of looking like a Puka Nacua clone. So there's some options there that you're definitely going to want to take shots on. Remember that last season, Demarcus Robinson was on a bit of a tear at the end of the year, and that was just as the wide receiver 3. He'll have top coverage on him now, so you can't just say he's going to go off or anything. But the Rams still are going to have some options at the receiving. Stafford should be able to get the ball to those guys. McVay should be able to scheme something up. So those are 3 guys. And Tutu Atwell, don't forget about him. He did get involved there. It just seemed like they kind of phased him out last season. So I'm not getting super excited about him. So yeah, Demarcus Robinson, Tyler Johnson, Jordan Whittington, and then we've got Ty Chandler. He seems like he could have a good game, especially if Justin Jefferson's out. Maybe they're leaning on utilizing the running backs more. But we heard it all off season. This is 1A, 1B type situation. But Aaron Jones definitely looked like the main one there. But Ty's got a role too, so don't sleep on him. And then Jalen Wright, just that high upside, super fast running back. And we've seen the injuries in the Miami backfield already. Still not seeing high ownership on Jalen Wright even at this point. So make sure he's rostered. Anything could happen. I know we've got the injuries to the quarterbacks there, but they did bring in Tyler Huntley, and it doesn't sound like Tua is going to retire. So still some upside there. And that's it for this week 3 waiver wire ads from Dynasty Football Key. Follow me on Twitter at DynastyFKey and subscribe to the channel. Appreciate you giving me a like, and good luck this week. See ya.